Hello and welcome to Super Senior Starcraft. We are here with Incognitio, a human, and we are going to get into some massive Starcraft action, and we are going to see what the future holds. Will it be cyborgs? People that play guitars? Will it be scary monsters? Aliens? Or humans? We cannot find out until you get in there and show us. So let's go straight in there and see what the future holds. Now, when last we met, Incog tried a Reaper Rush, and it was something. I don't have the words to say what it was exactly, but it was something. So I'm really excited to see what we'll be up against here. I'm hoping we don't see another human again, because humans are like Incognitio. They're kind of boring. You know, like, they don't have claws, and they don't have technology. They're just sort of humans. Like, they're basically guitar guys. But we're going to dip in right here and see what we're doing. We have Gamer, which, you know, to be honest, I don't know that anybody can beat Gamer. The thing about the name Gamer is Gamer has clearly been playing this game longer than anybody, because that's the only way you get the name Gamer. That's not a thing. I don't think you can repeat names in the StarCrafts, but maybe. So we've got Incognitio, our human player, versus Gamer, another human. And we are going to get to see the patented Reaper Rush, unless there is something in store for us that I never imagined. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see some jetpacks here, and they're going to be going ham. Gamer from Asia. I don't know if he's used strange characters. No, he's just Gamer. And I'm really impressed by that. Gamer asking about the time here. Incog being polite, answering him back. You know, it's an interesting exchange we've just seen here. We're seeing some really polite StarCraft. You know, personally, when I'm playing StarCraft, the last thing on my mind is talking to people. Because StarCraft is hard. Unless you're Gamer, who is an Asian human. So I'm really excited to see. We have an East versus West scenario here. We have the United States of America versus Asia, I guess. Wherever Gamer is from. So we see Incog going into that standard start, getting the food, getting the man building. You need that, you need the gas. Because I just want to revisit this, I forgot this last time. But the player with the most gas wins. Okay? This is really important information, and new players have trouble with this. But really, it comes down to gas. If you are stocking more gas, then you are more gassy. And how can you compete with somebody who is so gassy? I don't want to try and compete with that. Do you? No, you don't. So we'll see what we follow up here with. Another Rax coming in. This is going to help to get the jetpacks. Or the PPE guys. One of the two. We're going to see jetpacks or PPE guys. But I got money on jetpacks. So, Incog just spamming some buttons there. Clearly his button's not quite working, as he had to run it back and try something different. But we're going to go in here now, and we are trying to get a thing, but that thing is not coming out. I assume what Incog is hearing right now is not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals, which is what happens when you don't have enough minerals. But spamming the button helps to tell your mens they need to go faster, which is why you'll oftentimes hear people, when they're playing StarCraft, hitting buttons that don't do anything, because it tells their humans to work faster. It's basically like a whip. Go faster. Get me the things, which whips don't work very well on robots, but I actually found out recently there is a man in every single robot on the humans. There is no robot on the humans that is not occupied by a man. It's unclear with Thor's. You cannot see the man in the tanks, but it's a fairly safe assumption. Like, tanks, okay, probably they're gonna need a human, right? unless we've hit like the point where the robots are taking over, which maybe they are a little bit, but you can tell with every single one of the little robot guys that gets the minerals, there's a human there. Gamer's saying it's his fault. I'm not sure what was his fault, but something was his fault. And really, that's my mantra when I play games. It's never my fault. It's always your fault. Because, you know, I did it right, so if anything went wrong, it can't have been me. Incog, on the other hand, not quite on my level, so it's safe to assume it might have actually been his fault. We're going to just go with that. It was his fault. He's bringing his jetpacks in. He didn't go in with one, but he's bringing it in with 3. There is a pew pewy guy there. He's just taking a look at what's going on. We see a tech lab on the barracks really early, pulling the boys, getting them out of the way. Why the tech lab on the barracks early, though? There's some options here. But most of them come back to he probably wants to build Marauders. Marauders are the guys with, like, grenades and stuff. He does not look well prepared, though, for this. Gamer does not seem to be living up to my expectations, at least. I expected him to have more stuff, because he's a gamer, and gamers are always prepared. So Incog just working it around there and losing his guys instead of just shooting the thing, which makes sense. That's what I would do too. You got to work it around just in case. Coming back to collect some more jetpacks. Bringing them in, gonna come in with a full force of 5 jetpacks. Now, 5 jetpacks is almost enough to lift a building. Not quite enough. But with, like, you know, 10 jetpacks, you can lift a building. Okay, so you can imagine the damage that 5 jetpacks will do to gamers' buildings. And I don't know how it's going to go. Incog taking a quick break here to do stuff he doesn't really need to do right now, which is to say, quote, macro, even though macro is not the game he's playing currently. But, you know, it's important to macro anyways, in case of reasons. Getting the cancel on that building there, going in on the tech lab on the factory, that is to deal with the tanks. We've talked about how Incog feels about tanks. He loves them. They're his favorite unit in the entire game, and he feels that they're overpowered, which is why he never builds them, okay? If you build tanks, you win, and Incog is not a fan of winning. So, we get an LOL GG, and Gamer has dropped out. Gamer was not prepared for the power of the jetpack. I do wanna go in here a little bit with you and ask you, did you have enough jetpacks? The answer is always no. You never have enough jetpacks. You need more of them to fly more efficiently. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with me? Yeah, I know you agree with me, because I'm right, and that's what we're talking about. So, would you say that Gamer was a good player or a great player? I mean, I know he's better than you, but, like, that's not saying much, right? Like, you know, there's, like, you, and then there's me, and then there's, like, other people, too, but, like, clearly it's going to be hard to be on the same level as a person named Gamer. Do you have any final comments? Yeah, I agree. It's really good you stopped that tank from coming out, and if that tank had come out, you would have lost as expected. So, I'm glad that we could be here together. Thank you for joining me. We'll be back again sometime soon. So, this is Super Senior Starcraft, and this is Incognitio. Incognitio, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, thank you for joining us here today, everybody. I will see you the next time. Have a good one.